Hi, I'm Scott Reel, and I attend the Visual Arts Department at the Long Island High School of the Arts. It's a really great program because the teachers and the students, everyone's working with each other, and we're all kind of taking different paths, but in the long run, we're all kind of working towards figuring out what we want to do for college and eventually how we're going to make a career out of, art and hopefully, make money. This is my still life. I've been working on it for the past 2 weeks. I did it because it looks good in your portfolio. Am I proud of it? Yes. This is a drawing of my friend Liam. It's from observation. He's not really the kind of guy who moves around too much, so it wasn't a difficult thing to do. This was solely because I needed an observational piece, but I think it's a really good example of trying to work light and shadow into the piece, and you get a somewhat of an idea of depth and the human figure also. This piece is also observational. It's a tree, but what separates it from the drawing of my friend was that I was really a lot more focused on, instead of using different values and tones, was to play around with the line work to try and create depth and light. Still the same basic idea as the drawing of my friend, but it's going about it in a slightly different way.
I originally wanted to come here a few years ago, but my school wouldn't let me, and then they finally let me this year, and I think I heard about it through my guidance counselor, but I'm not really sure. And I've really been enjoying it. I feel like I've learned a lot since I've come here as opposed to what I learned at my home school. It's nice to be around people who like the same things as me rather than like just people taking art classes at my school just because it's easy. It's nice to be working on actual projects that I can add to my portfolio for college. And right now I'm working on the drawing of this house that's near my house, and it's really creepy, and I thought it was abandoned for a really, really long time. A few weeks ago, I saw these three old ladies wearing matching jumpsuits coming out of the house, and I got really freaked out, and I'm pretty sure they're witches, and their house is really creepy, so I wanted to draw it. I remember like when I was little going trick-or-treating, and everybody would skip over this house because it was just the creepiest thing, and it's just really cool looking, so I wanted to draw it. Okay, so this picture is of my sister. We had to do a portrait for the class, and she didn't want me to take a reference picture of her, so she decided to flip me off. And I ended up drawing her like that anyway, and she actually really liked it. We couldn't hang it up in the hallway because her middle finger was up at me. So I made this little tiny stop sign of construction paper, and I like it. I think it looks better with the stop sign, honestly, and I think it's cute. So for the picture of the dog, that is my grandpa's dog. And what happened was a few years ago, she was just staring at this pool toy he had in his backyard. It was like this hot dog, but it was a dog. And she just looked confused, like what is this thing doing here? And I thought it was really cute, so I just wanted to draw a picture of that.
I came to Lisa because I wanted to expand my skills in art, and I knew at my homeschool the program wasn't as vigorous as this one. I also wanted to have more preparation for college, and the community here is fantastic. Everyone's very supportive, and it's really good to be around people who have the same interests as you. My tree drawing, we went out into the courtyard for life drawing observation, and the most important thing for this was to focus on overlapping forms and being able to show what's in front of what. To get it right, I did 3 drawings, I think, so it was a bit of a challenge. For my self-portrait, the focus of it was for translating graphite into light reflection off of the skin. If I were to do this again, which I probably will, I'd want to choose a more interesting pose. I would have put my ears in there. And I definitely want to work more on my hair to make it look dry instead of it's wet hair, but For my last portrait, I did a portrait of my boyfriend. His name's John. The most difficult part of this was probably that he kept moving every time I went to go work on it. And also the hat was hard to articulate. For his shirt, which I think is my favorite part of the drawing, I considered value to show 3D form, and I probably would have reworked the nose if I were to redo this.